thought you would misspell first. Oh,
I just needed you to know. I love you.
I meant to turn those off. Hold on. Right. I meant to turn off sound redeems. Hold up. It's been so long since I last did an ASMR stream. I forgot to turn off sound redeems. You really wish you didn't forget your headphones at home today. Yikes. What are you doing out at midnight? It's so late. You're at the casino. Ooh, fun. It's 9 p.m. for you, West Coaster. So how are you doing tonight? You doing good? Sorry if the tracking is a little weird. I am very low light right now. Because the small is asleep. You doing pretty good? Good. I'm glad. I've been drinking a little bit. Really at one-on-one time like this? I know. Wild, right? I hope you're doing really well, though. I hope you're staying safe. If you don't stay safe, I'll find out. I'll know. I'm really good at finding out. What's the drink of choice for tonight? Tito's mixed with Diet Pepsi. I'm having vodka. No one's bought me rosé in a while, so chances of my accent coming out are pretty low. Vodka's always a good choice. I agree. I Jeebus. You just finished watching a Pokemon movie. Which movie was it? Cat that goes meow. Thank you for the biddy. I appreciate it. Hello, hello. I've been sipping Mewtwo Returns. Oh, good choice, good choice. The small has been really enjoying the one with Entei and the Unknown lately. So that's all I've been hearing from the other end of the room. She generally falls asleep to it. BRB, I lost my wife. That's a risky thing to have happen in a casino. You watched that one a couple weeks ago? Good, cool. I immediately recognized it as soon as I heard it playing. Been watching all of Pokemon from the beginning. Wow. One of these days I'll do that. One of these days. Eventually. Also, if the AC noise in the background gets to be too much, just let me know. I can turn that off. It's pretty much just there to be white noise for the kiddo. Wouldn't want me to feel uncomfortable. Leave the AC on. It's on fan mode right now. Like I said, it's literally just there to be white noise. If I get too hot, I just like. So the personal room AC that I have has like a window exhaust vent thing, with an extendable side panel. But the extra extendable side panel, even at its shortest, is too long for my window. So I have the the extra like extendable part off, and I just plug the whole left open with generally like part of a blanket that's on my bed, because I have like 60 blankets on my bed. And if I get too hot, I unplug the hole so that I can have the cold air in my room. Because it's actually really cold outside because I'm in a northern state. I think like most mornings when I get the kiddo ready for school, it's like 3 degrees. So that's interesting to deal with. But yeah, it's pretty much just white noise. Your cat likes watching Pokemon with you. That's so cute. I know that when the small is watching Pokemon, her cat will lay on the pillow next to hers and just kind of chill. And it's really sweet to watch the two of them together. He almost always sits there watching Pokemon, but almost never for anything else. He wants to be a Pokemon master. Your cat just wants to catch them all. I can't stop yawning. Maybe he just wants to catch the mice Pokemon. Isn't there, like dead end? Hold up. Yeah, the dead end. The little, it's an electric fairy type, released in Gen 7, or was it 6? Gen 6, sorry. I'm really bad at reading Roman numerals, obviously. Dead end, but we're in Johto. So he just wants Pikachu. He just wants Pikachu. I think the den is cute. I think it's cute. It doesn't beat Pachirisu for me, but I don't think anything could beat Pachirisu for me. the Morpeko, the hamster Pokemon with the hangry mode and full belly mode, Gen 8. I like Morpeko. Morpeko is cute. Pachirisu, I think, is like Gen. Like, hold on. It's from Diamond and Pearl. Yeah, Gen 4. I wanted to say like either Gen 3 or Gen 4. Pachirisu is my favorite Pokemon, but kind of ironically, the the first generation of Pokemon that I didn't get to play. Wait, what? Official world champion Pokemon? Excuse me? Excuse me? What? Pachirisu won the world championship in 2014. Wow. That's amazing. It wasn't some random Pokemon along for the ride, it's a key member. Yeah, I looked it up and I saw that it's because Pachirisu can bring a Pokemon down to 50% health in a single turn, which is huge. How are we feeling? I'm okay. I'm a little bit tired. But I'm always tired. Even more so lately because my sleep quality has gone down the drain, but it happens when we have nightmares. Did you find your wife? You made a pretty big blunder yesterday. What did you do? I might turn up the background music a little bit. Oh god. I didn't mean to hiccup so loudly in your ears. You went to go record a project you were working on, but instead of hitting record, you hit start stream. No, but I feel like that's such a common thing. So, what would you guys do would you guys do if I started streaming regularly again? You haven't streamed in about a year and your first time in ages was robbed. This means you need to like take a month off streaming. When you come back, be like, I don't know what you're talking about. You think Twitch changed your stream key? When I connect for stream, I just fully connect the Twitch account. I don't use stream key. And whenever I get an error about anything, I just disconnect and reconnect the account. But I also swap between accounts, for cat activity versus stoat activity. I am really enjoying the new model, honestly. I edited the date night outfit a bit. So I have this but then I can also toggle the cardigan and stuff off. Obviously, I'll always have my normal jumpsuit. I actually need to wait, what? Oh, I need to fix that. It's fine. Oh, what on earth? Nobody saw that. Nobody saw that. You didn't see that. I have toggles for everything, including my color set. But I hid the ruffles on the model's leotard setting so that it could be used to make me safe for work. As far as Twitch's settings go, when I'm in this outfit, and yeah, I need to work on that a little bit. Safe for work is good, yeah, it is. The baby doll dress, so there's supposed to be 2 layers for this skirt to make it a little bit longer. But I took the bottom layer out to make it shorter, and that also made it a little bit more see-through. So there's that. So I activated the leotard and hid the ruffles, and I think I might just need to get the ruffles back out. I don't think they really show. A little bit transparent, yeah. And the model, she doesn't have visible genitalia, but she is not faced with anything covering down there either. It's skin tone. So there is that. But I mean, honestly, 12:30. Good morning. It's 5:30. I know. I know it is. Only 22:30. Okay. All right. If you insist. Wait, does that mean your mountain time? That's what your phone says. Normal waking up time for me now. Ollie, I need you to love yourself enough to sleep in. I'm kidding, I don't want you to get in trouble with work. How did you sleep though, Ollie? How have you been doing? You're aligned with Mountain 6 months out of the year. Oh, you're in that weird in-between time zone, aren't you? Good way to dox yourself. Arizona. Valid. I mean, everyone knows I'm in Michigan at this point. Slept well for once. Been suffering with tooth issues. Wow, I almost said tush issues. Has your butt been bothering you too, Ollie? Tooth issues. Sheesh. Oh, you're in Phoenix? I used to watch my brain. Wow. The animal cops show. God, that sounds so bad. Animal cop show. Wow. But you know what I'm talking about, right? Animal cop show. God damn it. I swear I'm not crazy. Animal Cops Phoenix. I'd watch Animal Cops Phoenix. It followed the Arizona Humane Society's animal cruelty investigators. You had an infection on your tooth, and then after going to the emergency dentist, they were rough with you, so you have a couple canker sores. Ooh, gross. I'm sorry. Your wife and you have been enjoying game shows. I wish I could enjoy game shows. The floor is pretty good. What? Bibble might enjoy that one. I'll have to try to show it to her. You have one under your tongue, so it's oh no. There have been some awful animal abusers here. I would watch Animal Cops a lot, and it was part of what got me into rescue, actually, because I wanted to take care of the poor babies and help as much as I could. is gonna sound really weird and like probably taste really bad, but I was told to do like a kind of like, it turns out to be like kind of a like goopy. Hello, King Darkness. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Cuddle Club. I was told to do like a goopy, like almost paste mix of garlic powder and salt with warm water, and like put that on like wounds in your mouth. And in my personal experience, it has helped a little bit. Bonjela, is that Oragel? I don't. Good bot, yeah. Sorry, bot's really nice. You had to go for the night. Be safe, Applin. I'll be really upset with you if you're not. Both men and women were equally likely to own a cat. What about owning more than one cat? Because I own two. I have two. I have Tempest and Catherine. Thank you for the compliment about my avatar, King Darkness. People don't own cats, cats own their human. I do in fact own Heather. My avatar is a customizable model created by Suika that just released on Valentine's Day, actually. And honestly, I was really lucky to get her because my partner gave me the money because I had had a rough couple of days, and she was just like, you know what? I just want to hear you laugh and see you smile. So, and I told her that I'd pay her back, but she said that she would rather I spend the money that I'd spend paying her back on like stuff for me to make me smile. And I tried to tell her that I would rather pay her back and have her put all of the money into savings for her next visit to come see me. And I thought that I had won the argument at that point. But then she said, I would rather you keep the money and use it to buy something cute or comfy to wear when I visit you. I was like, ah, well, shit. How am I supposed to beat that? There was no winning there for me. You're always safe, especially because you don't need an angry mob coming at you for not being safe. Valid. You know, I'll send the entirety of the Cuddle Club after you. You've been working on gathering on 14. You have a lot of the stuff that you need. I want to try to get into gathering so that I can help you, but it's just been so hard for me to want to even log in. It's so bad because I really need to get back into 14. Let me try. Exclamation mark cat fact. A cat cannot see directly under its nose. Bird nuts. Hey, bird nuts. How you doing? You are supposed to be asleep. Are you trying to cause trouble? What's this? This is what happens when I stream late at night. You're following a video of people who are recommending, of what people are recommending to have ready. I see. Hello, Major Kuma. Welcome to the Cuddle Club. Thank you for the follow. I'm gonna have to figure out how to turn that off. Let me. Hello. Streamer login. There we go. Log in with Twitch. Let me see if I can remember how to turn. Why did you just flip Ollie? Other than like. Dang it, Ollie, you need to let Synaptic know when you need help. There we go. I got all the alerts turned off. I know Synaptic's in the game pretty frequently and is an Omni crafter, I think also Omni gatherer. Oh my goodness. No. It's a kickflip. Why are you so aggressive with each other? Come on now. Anyone else have like constant yawns? Are you wanting me to send you the list of items I haven't collected? Yes. Please send that to me. What's today? Thursday. So Heather's home today. So I may be able to do some gathering, and I also might be able to get her to help me. You promise that you're a good boy? Are you a really, really good boy? An Ollie, a kickflip, Synaptic, you're grounded. Oh Lord. Dr. Choom, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Cuddle Club. Ilurophile is the word cat lovers are officially called. Yikes. You're weak for sultry voices. I hate to tell you 99% of the time that I am an absolute gremlin. You will not conduct yourself better. You regret nothing. You like Gremlin Kit. Yeah, Gremlin Kit's here to stay. You're confused. Why are you confused? You mean Themlin. I am Gremlin Themlin. Mom Kit is your favorite. Mom Kit is also here to stay. I do have a child. Sorry about that. I have blinds on the window that's right behind my head, and sometimes my cat ears on my headset will get stuck on them and it pulls my hair. You just like moms. Moms are great. Jeebus is a MILF hunter, understood. Oh, hiccups. These things don't happen while I'm streaming on the stoat. Oh, I can't stop yawning. Oh my gosh. A snores from the other side of the room. Wild. I'll be right back. I gotta go use the little kitty's room. You don't even mean in a sussy way, nothing more wholesome than a mom being a mom. I mean, a dad being a dad is also pretty wholesome. But I'll be right back. I have to go to the little kitty's room, and I might refill my drink. I'm hoping to stay for at least another 20 minutes. I might get a cozy game going. I don't know yet. But it all depends on how long my voice is going to hold out, because it is getting late and I've been yapping all day. So, anyway, I'll be right back. Have fun with whatever face my model decides to make as soon as I go AFK. have been good while I was away. I'll be sad if you weren't. Also, I did unblock the windows so that I could get a little bit of cold air. Hi, Shin. How are you doing tonight? I just realized how carefully I have to put my cup down because I have so many, plastic bags of, snacks around my bed. While you're up late, yeah, I am. I am up very late, and you get the rare treat of me whispering into my mic. Aren't you lucky? You've been playing Ark Survival. Oh yeah, you said that one of your buddies got Ark Survival Ascended. Your cat came to join you. Lucky. I've got my puppy in my bed. And she's really sweet. I was a little bit worried because she had some swelling around her eye earlier today, but her pupillary response was good, and the swelling did go down. So thankfully, I don't think she's gonna have to go to the vet tomorrow. Ritter is your cat's name. I love that. Ritter's is the name of a frozen yogurt place that's 30 minutes away from my house. And I remember going there when I was younger with my old dog. And on Monday, they would have pup cups. And it'd be just vanilla froyo with a dog treat stuck into it. But Virgo loved it. Your cat's name is Smoke. I love that too. My first personal cat's name was Smokey, and she was a brown tabby. She was dark brown, and her twin sister Loretta was a light brown tabby. And then the third cat that we had at the same time was named Missy, and she was from the same litter as well. But she was a mantled silver tabby. She's really pretty though. They were all really pretty cats. Have you been doing a bit better? I have been surviving. I had a pretty traumatic nightmare on Valentine's Day, and I've been getting over that. But I have a mental health professional as a fiance, so things don't get much easier than that when it comes to recovering from things. Your stepdad's cat is a tuxedo cat. Her name is Twigs. I love tuxedos. Actually, when I have a quadrupedal cat form done for my model, I want it to be modeled after a tuxedo because I love tuxedo cats so much. They're so goofy. I used to say that I wanted my cat form to be just a black cat because I love black cats. I have two of them. One of them I adopted off the streets of Flint, Michigan, and the other one I adopted to stop her from going to animal control. Because I think we all know what happens when a black cat goes to animal control. But having the white in my color palette doesn't exactly make for a black cat. Ritter is a tabby and possibly lynx hybrid. Ooh. So does that mean that Ritter is bobtail? Or does Ritter have ear tufts? I forget if you you said? Oh god. I just zoomed in on my model. Ritter is a boy. Okay. I am committing that to memory. Does he have like ear tufts or a bobtail? I'm trying to remember like Link's characteristics. I know a lot about cats, but oh god, somehow even as a cat girl, I know more about dogs than I do cats. He has a normal tail and he does have ear tufts. So if he has ear tufts, he might be. I mean, I guess what is his fur texture like? And is he like a long hair or a medium hair, or is he a short hair? Because I think Maine Coons also kind of have ear tufts. Short haired. Trying to think. So I had a tuxedo who was part Maine Coon, and I'm trying to remember his characteristics. I think Vasa had ear tufts. So he might just be part Maine Coon, I guess. Like, is he? Maine Coons aren't very common in Newfoundland, Canada, but lynxes are. Oh. Three of your favorite tames at the moment are jerboa, kangaroo, and a thylacoleo. Trying to remember, because I played as a jerboa before in Evolved because of the play as a dino mod, and I have kangaroos in one of my Evolved playthroughs with Heather. I'm just trying to remember which one the thylo is. Like, I probably have one, but I've definitely renamed it from its, species name. Interbreeding between a house cat and a lynx isn't common either, but it's possible. Hold on, I want to look this up. Cat breeds with ear tufts. Okay, so cat breeds that have ear tufts commonly are Maine Coons, Norwegian forest cats, Siberian cats, Turkish vans, American curls, pixie bobs, Highlander cats, ragdolls, laperms, Burmans, and I'm going to pronounce this incorrectly. Neblum? Like I said, I'm going to pronounce it incorrectly. If you think that the cat might be part lynx, there's a possibility that it might actually be part Highlander. What happens when the microscope crashes into a telescope? They kaleidoscope. Avalon, go to bed. The thylacoleo climbs redwood trees and pounces on people. Oh, that made me scream one day. was the mount dyno, because I was worried that like if it knocked me off, maybe it knocked her off. It didn't knock her off out of the passenger position, and she was able to like mid-air mid-air remount into the driver position. You're still at ArcNoob? Hold up, let me look it up. Also, Polemos, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Cuddle Club. I don't normally talk this quietly. In fact, normally I'm a loud-ass gremlin, so enjoy me not blasting your eardrums out. It's one of the Tapajara, or Tapahara, I don't know. The Tape. It's a 3-seater. You can see the one in the middle is the driver, and then one in the front seat can use like a ranged weapon, and then the one in the back seat looks out behind it and can also use a ranged weapon. It doesn't matter if you're quiet or loud, you're a great friend and a great person. Listen, you. One of these days, I'll have to get you into a game with Heather and I. It's been a long time since she and I last played Ark, though. I've been missing it. All right, what's this? There exists a quantity of artificial butter flavor beyond which people begin to believe it's not butter. This is known as the margarine of error. Evelyn, go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed, you're grounded. You're grounded. I literally feel myself having to fight back my accent right now. It's such a weird feeling. Wait, what did I just witness? I was like, what did I just witness live on Twitter.com? I didn't actually witness anything. There's someone with the same name as someone else saying that they're done streaming. Could my friend join if we do? I think that would more or less be up to Heather, but I don't see any problems with it. You've met him? Which friend is it? I have a message. I bet it's from Holly. What the fuck is that picture? Is that a Namazu? Oh no, it's Jeff. Okay. The way that I recognize Jeff, even though I've never once played Marvel Rivals. You don't need to tell me it's Jeff. I recognize that it's Jeff. Your friend Tristan. I don't see why Tristan couldn't join. Oh, ever just sit there and have your sinus cavity tell you that it's drier than the Sahara Desert? Because that's my life right now. Hold up, I have to say some shit. Sorry, I just saw someone respond to a walking rage bait troll in the VTuber sphere, and I had to let them know, like, bro doesn't exist to be responded to. Bro exists to make people mad. Hello, walking ski. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Cuddle Club. Help you. Oh my god, wow. Help you? Wow, thanks. Words, mouth, brain. Communicate, please. Thank you. Thank you for helping me reach my follower goal. I appreciate it. Don't get used to me talking this quietly because 99% of the time I am a loud gremlin. I was just kind of like laying here like, wow, I could be doing something productive with my life. Like, you know, whispering to chat through my way too expensive microphone. Your new model is awesome, by the way, Cass. Thank you. It was a Valentine's Day present. I offered to pay her back for it, but I was told to just spend the money on something cute and comfy to wear when she visits me next. So that was fun. Themlin, yeah. I mean, Gremlin is already, I think, pretty non-gender specific. I think the Themlin is more or less just like for me to say when people are like ladies and gentle gays, like, hey, what about the Themlins in chat? You know? Because, like, I'm definitely not ladylike enough to be a lady. I'm definitely more of a Themlin. But yeah, I was really excited because I've been watching the development of this model for a while, and it was supposed to be released like just the end of February, beginning of March, but Suika got to a point where she was comfortable releasing it a little bit early. And I was still excited about that until I realized that I wasn't getting a paycheck this month. I was like, well, I guess I'll get it next month then, I guess, sadly. But I haven't been streaming as much because I'm... You called yourself a Themlin, I will keep correcting you. Aggressively, what is it? Aggressively gender affirming me with my own phrase. Understood. But I haven't been streaming as much lately prior to getting this model because I was just having a really hard time, like, connecting with the other customizable models that I have. Like, I love every single one of them, and like, as I've shown recently, I don't get rid of them. I keep them, I hold on to them, I love them and cherish them, and eventually, like, each one of them will make their own little comeback, right? But I really needed a model that I could be me in, and being able to, number one, just like have horns and ears at the same time is enormous. But also, like, having horns and ears and slit pupils and a look that doesn't tell people that I'm a baby, and able to wear like an alternative style of clothing it's a game changer. It's huge. It's enormous. And I just wild. We had a funny, scary gaming moment in ARC a few days ago. You saw your first gator in the swamp. Oh no. There are things much worse than gators in the swamp. Much worse than gators. Heather and I encountered our first leeches in one of our treks through the swamp to get to the redwoods. Which was fun. With leeches, you really kind of just like have to take them off each other. I don't know how to get them off other than that. Took that out, then jumped off a cliff and landed on a Titanoboa. Oh. I dream of the day that Heather and I tame a Titanoboa. Like we in Evolved, we tamed a giga. We tamed a giga, which is like many times bigger than a T-Rex. And he was purple and green, like Reptar colors. But we did that on the Fjordur map. And I literally just, I would really love for Fjordur to be in Ascended. I still remember my first time playing Ark. I played it before, like, in my last relationship. And the friends that I got into Ark with, like, carried me super hard. Like, they acted like I was this baby. And, like, honestly, I was scared of everything, right? But holding my hand and just, like, bringing me home already tamed dinos and not really teaching me anything didn't help with my fear. Didn't help with my fear at all, actually. What did help with my fear was when I got with Heather and I found out that she was really good at survival craft. I got her into Ark, and like she held my hand and protected me, and as she learned things, she taught me and also gave me an environment where I could learn things at my pace. And it was just really nice, you know, to be able to learn things at a pace that I could retain, but also not be overwhelmed by. And I thought for the longest time, like, that I would never be able to fly on the mounts, and that like aerial combat was too much. Turns out my issue was that just I didn't have anyone there to teach me or to like give me an environment where I was protected in case I did mess up. With Heather there to like help me and protect me from like the wild dinos and be there to grab my dino if I were to accidentally yeet myself off it, which I had done many times. I got to a point where I was really comfortable with aerial combat, and I'm actually so comfortable with aerial combat in Ark now that I like one of the first things that I do is I tame a flyer because I don't like not having a flyer. I am pretty much like, if there's a fight to be had, you want me on a bird because I'm gonna kick ass. If I'm on a bird, I'm gonna kick ass. I'm gonna hold my own. I'm gonna do damage, you know? I still want to do the 7 days to die run with y'all. I mean, we'll find a couple days off and see if we can get it to line up with when Heather has the energy. I'm down to do 7 days anytime. I know that we have some 7 days mods installed for the files that we have right now. But Heather's pretty good at walking people through installing mods. I mean, she walks me through installing them, so you know how it be with me and my dumbass. Cass needs to be a fast mover. It's more like I need to be able to pull up and get out. But also, we've learned that, like, I'm also pretty good at pulling people out of situations. Like, if I'm on an Argentavis, I'll just yoink and we out. I may ask you and Heather to teach me stuff in ARC. So I can teach you some stuff when it comes to like taming and caring for the dinos, but for like the actual like survival stuff and most of the other things, it's Heather. Like, I've learned dino behaviors. Like, the herbivores for the most part are pacifists. So if you don't fuck with them, they're not gonna fuck with you. And the carnivores are pretty much all aggressive. Omnivores can really go either way. It depends on the species and the size, but again, like that, it's a learned behavior thing. Like you have to really spend time around the dinos to figure out how they're gonna act. She got the zoomies, yeah. I gotta go fast. You tend to run too fast but have trouble fighting and surviving, so that's more of a Heather department. That's definitely a Heather department, and it could honestly just be that you're putting too many points into your speed and not enough into your health. Which, I mean, mood. It could also be that your weaponry just isn't good enough against what you're trying to fight. But again, that's more of a Heather department. That's probably the issue. Yeah. But yeah, I've been thinking about getting an ARC series started up with either like with Heather or just on my own, like streaming ARC. You run so fast you outrun dinos. That sounds an awful lot like Samir's build that he does. Bro is goofy. Bro's goofy, but we love him. You thought of streaming ARC yourself? Honestly, it's fun. It's fun. One of my biggest issues that I've run into when it comes to streaming ARC is that a lot of what I've run into in the past with streaming ARC is people trying to tell me how to play the game, even though I have no backseating, and I tell them, like, hey, I know how to play the game. You don't have to tell me how to do anything. I know. They still tell me how to do things, and it's just like, sounds like you need to boot the game up yourself to play it for a little bit. Or like they ask me to do certain things, and it's just like, no. I don't think I have requests open at this time, thanks. I will say, though, that in the Fjordur playthrough that I have with Heather for Evolved, that's actually how I asked her to marry me. Like, I know I tell everyone, like, that I told her that I'm gonna wife her, and that's how I asked her, but I actually, like, I told her that I was gonna wife her, and then she asked me to marry her, and then I tamed multiple dodos, and I lined them up, and I named them Will You Marry Me? romantic person in the world, I swear. The dodos are the chickens of the ARC world, and my fiance really likes chickens. Just so you know. Nerd, shut up. I'll fight you. Ocean Tenta, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Cuddle Club. I appreciate you. I hope you are fed, rested, hydrated, and staying kind to yourself today. My jaw is starting to hurt. It's wild. It's like when you have to restrict yourself and speak more quietly, I feel like it affects your jaw more. Or I'm crazy. Your barber messed your hair up so you're having a bad day. I'm so sorry. I know what it's like for the people that we trust with your hair to screw it up. I had someone give me a mullet once, which wasn't great. But they were like, you said you wanted to keep the length and your hair is so uneven in length. And it's just like, at that point, just tell me you can't save it. Don't give me a mullet. Fight me with your short arms? Brother, brother. Bruh. Right when you spawned, a volcanic dodo sent you to the shadow realm. Stop spawning in the volcanic zone. Easy. Easy clap. Just stop spawning in the volcano. Jeez, Shin. It's the Primal Arc Nemesis mod? What the fuck is that? Send that to me in on Discord. Sleepy Femlin. So unironically, so I was filling out online paperwork for the wellness group that I'm getting in with for my evaluation. Because if I want to get back on my ADHD meds, I have to be reevaluated. Because of course my parents lost my paperwork for my original evaluation. Who would ever trust their parent to keep track of that stuff lately? And there was the option to literally just straight up type in your gender, and I was like, oh my god, this is actually an option. And I put in non-binary / femgender, and femgender is a term that's not super well known, but I feel like I relate to the most, on the gender spectrum. It's more used in the sapphic community, but it's to describe people that aren't exactly we don't align completely with being female, but we're definitely not masculine. And that's kind of where I stand, because I'm definitely not masculine. I lean more feminine, but I don't want to call myself a girl, because I don't always feel like a girl. femme gender, it feels so good. But a lot of people don't know femme gender. So I just put non-binary / femme gender, and I'm hoping that my therapist asks me about it. Yeah, bruv, you what, mate? Listen. If you want me to get out my accent, I will, but I think you'll regret it. Oh my god, it was so funny. I was like being a brat to Count Storm. I kept calling him bruv, and it took so long for him to realize that I was calling him bruv. He was like, wait. You like the accent? I know you like the accent. It's a shame that I can't just like... It's a shame that it's so hard for me to do while sober. What happened to my music? Hold up. It ended. Oh my god. I restarted. Oh. Shin, why do you have a paid mod? Why would you do that to yourself? Why? I'm not kink shaming, I'm kink asking why. We're at an hour and 20 minutes, and my jaw is starting to ache a little bit, and for the sake of me being able to talk later, we're gonna look and see who's currently live, and maybe like who's live streaming some chill stuff. Let's see like who's doing ASMR, or who do we love enough to break from our relaxation. Night Castle, thank you for the stream. Good night, Major Kuma. I hope to see you around. I'm hoping to stream like technically later today, but tomorrow for some, because I'm EST. I'm hoping to stream later today with my partner. I don't know what we'll play. Possibly Observation Duty. Feel free to call me Major or Kuma. Celine, DZ. I was thinking about DZ because she's playing Majora's Mask. And I love DZ. Good seeing you live again, and good talk to. DZ, yeah. If the people want DZ, the people shall have DZ. Mute up. I don't want you guys to get blasted. Okay, so we are going to read DZ. We love DZ. DZ is our demonic vampiric overlord. Her pronouns are she, her. If you are more comfortable with they, them, she is more than accepting of that as well. She is currently playing Majora's Mask with another cat girl named Nikomata, Maddie's help. We love Maddie as well. Maddie's a sweetheart. DC is a sweetheart. And above all else, I want to make sure that each and every one of you stays fed, rested, hydrated, And remember to default to kindness wherever you can with yourself and other people, because you know what kind of day you've had, you never know what kind of day anybody else has had. But also, don't take shit from anybody. If they're being an asshole,